Croeso Channel Blaid Llwyd. Welcome back to After Years. If you remember in our last episode, we'd have switched round with the rooms, so Waltz and Rowley were together, Angus and Keggar were together, and we met up with Arthur again in the bar. So there's plans for today, which is going to be Thursday. So that's all I really need to tell you. Let's get back into it. Woken up by Rowley's loud mumbling, I turned to my side and reached my phone to check the time. It's 10 to 6. Roughly a whole 40 minutes when my alarm is going to go off. Oddly though, despite it being so early, I already feel fully rested, ready to start a new day. Looks like I have some unread text from yesterday. Oh, thanks again for today. Had a great time. Let me know if maybe you want to grab breakfast together. I'll be going around 9. Sounds good to me. It's hard to tell when exactly Rowley and I'll be back from the training though, so I guess I'll just write back to him a bit later. Letting out a quiet yawn, I put my phone back on the bedside table and then turned back to Rowley, who's still fast asleep. His face has a sour look on it, and he keeps on mumbling a lot. He must be having a really bad dream. Perhaps I should wake him up. A bit hesitant, I put my hand on top of his and give it a gentle squeeze. To my surprise, it was all I had to do to rouse him from his slumber. Slowly the panther opens his eyes, shoots me a quick look, then shuts them back. Good morning? What time is it? It's 6. Well, almost. 6? Yeah, you're mumbling like crazy, so I thought I should wake you up. Did you have a bad dream or something? Asking that, I gently caress his hand. Rowley smiles faintly in response, but as he takes a moment to think, his lovely smile slowly fades away. You can say that. What was it about? I had a nightmare about being back in high school. I'm serious. It was like I'm suddenly back in the middle of the semester and don't know anything about the homework or the upcoming tests. Well, that does sound kind of scary. It really was. I felt so utterly lost. I didn't know what to do or where to even begin. Yeah, I can only imagine. Have you ever had a dream like that? I shake my head. No, at least I can't remember. I kind of wish I had, though. The school was fun. Okay, nerd. I'm not. I dare to argue, Mr. IT guy. Hey, it's cool. Nerds are cute. Is that so? Well, you are, at least. He smiles softly and takes my hand in his. Taken aback, I clear my throat, then shift myself a little closer to him. Hey, next time you have a nightmare about being back in school, just think of me. I'll help you out with your homework, and we can study for tests together too. Thanks, partner. I'll keep that in mind. A little embarrassed by being called his partner, I chuckle nervously in response. I'll be especially looking forward to biology homework. Wink, wink. And you ruined it. Hey, I'm just saying. Of course you do. Here's a quick reality check for you. When it comes to the biology, I'm the one who has substantially more knowledge. I bite my lip as Rowley grins cunningly at me. Well, I would be more than happy to learn a thing or two from you. I wiggle my eyebrows at him. Rowley answers by letting out a soft chuckle, then turning on his other side. You're unbelievable. It's barely 6 o'clock and you're already horny. I'm not. I was just joking. Sure. Okay, maybe I am. But it's a little. I mean, can you really blame me? There's a handsome beefcake in the bed sleeping right next to me. Do you know how often I find myself in a situation like this? Not too often, I would reckon. Exactly. And you know how the saying goes. You strike the iron when it's hot, no? Okay, sure, whatever. Save it for later. Oh, let's go back to sleep. Oh, I'm not sleepy anymore. Are you? What do you think? Actually, no, don't tell me what you think. I'm not ready for more of your shenanigans. Can I ask you one more question, though? I have a feeling I'm going to regret it, but go on. Nervous, I gulp loudly. Can I cuddle to you? A momentary silence falls between us before Rowley turns to face me again. Sure, come here. He shifts himself a bit closer to me, then wraps his arm around me. Surprised by him making the first move, I rest my muzzle on his chest, and after a short pause I hug him back. Tight. Are you comfortable like this? Oh, I'm in heaven. Does it mean you're going to try to get some more sleep now? I'll try. Saying that, I close my eyes, but obviously I'm too excited to be able to clear my mind and drift away. Feeling Rowley's touch, his warmth, his scent. Honestly, I can't even describe how good it feels to be so close to him. It's just now that I realise how goddamn lonely I was. You okay? Unable to mutter a word, I respond by tightening the hug. Oh, I wish I could snuggle up to him like this every morning. In the end, I actually managed to get a quick nap before my alarm went off. Instead of waking up, however, for the first time ever, Rowley suggested to snooze in for another 10 minutes. And then for another. And then for another 10 more. At 7 o'clock, we finally got up from the bed. But before we started to get ready for our morning workout, I decided to pitch an idea that I had in my head for a while now. Hey, so I was thinking. Yeah? Since we're going on a trip today, maybe we could move our training for late afternoon? I haven't been to the pool in a while, so maybe we could go for a swim and then hit the sauna again. Sound good? Scrunching his muzzle, Rowley ponders for a moment. You know what? It's actually not such a bad idea. However, what are we going to do now? We basically have 2 hours of free time before breakfast, right? Well, I scratch the back of my head. Does more cuddling sound good to you? Just cuddling? Should I expect there'll be more fun activities? That's what I'm asking you. Hey, when you're only supposed to be in full charge of stuff like this? I blep. True. Well, I say, let's start the day taking a shower together. We'll think what to do next after that. Sound good? It sounds great. Well then, hands up. Wearing a wide grin, I raise my arms up in the air, and before I know it, my oversized t-shirt is already laying next to me on the bed. Oh, that's your underwear. I thought you knew they sleep wearing only that big t-shirt of yours. No, I thought it was just a one-time thing since you didn't have any spare clothes at the time. True, but I kind of like that. It does make you uncomfortable, right? Nah, so I usually sleep too. You mean just in your t-shirt or completely nude? The latter. Wow, I guess that must be one of the fun perks of living by yourself, huh? Yep. Speaking of getting naked. Alright, let me help you with that. Without any delay, Rowley shifts into a sitting position, hands behind his back. Nervous, I slide my thumbs under the waistband of his underwear and slowly take it off, admiring the view. What's with that hungry look you're giving me, Wolf? Hungry? It's nothing like that, I swear. Relax, I'm just messing with you. Now, come on. You can't say stuff like that and leave me hanging. Letting out a heavy sigh, I put on my slippers and follow after the panther to the bathroom. And so after brushing our teeth, we hop in the empty bathtub. Yeah! Oh, what's wrong, Sport? Is the water a bit too cold for you? Cold? It's freaking freezing! Oh, yeah, just the way I like it. But I don't like it. Can you please turn on some heat before I freeze solid? Nah. Rowley, you bully! Shaking like a leaf on the wind, I walk out of the bathroom, then dive back into the bed and wrap myself in the blanket like a tortilla. What a way to start a new day, am I right? There's no way I can vocalise that one. Sorry, Turving. Come on, Sport. It wasn't that bad, right? No, it wasn't bad. It was awful. Well, at least now we have good reason to warm each other up, am I right? Still scrunching my muzzle, I gave him a thoughtful look. So that was your plan, huh? He grins wide in response, then flops down in the bed right next to me. Eyes locked and held, we lay down in complete silence. It doesn't take long, however. Before, unable to resist the temptation, I slowly untuck my burrito blanket and crawl on top of him to give him a tight hug. Trying not to think about the cold, I close my eyes for a moment and then I feel a smooch on my forehead. Surprised, I lift my head to look at Rowley. Oh, what? Was that what I think it was? Maybe. Uh-huh. Ready to return the favour, I wet my lips with the intention of planting a smooch on his cheek, but as I close the distance, Rowley tilts his head as he's expecting me to kiss him on the lips. Seeing no reason to back off, I decided to go with the flow. But what came of it was more like a love graze instead of an actual kiss. What was that? Sorry, can I try again? Smiling warmly, Rowley responds with a soft nod, so I close my eyes, and this time I kiss him for real. Unable to believe what just happened, I back off and open my eyes to look at him. However, before I'm able to come back to my senses, Rowley puts his hand on the back of my head and pulls me in again to show how it's done. And what a kiss it was! Completely lost in the moment, I let him take the lead, and before I know it, it's not just our lips but our tongues that meet together. And I love it. So much I'm simply unable to stop. I just can't get enough of that. And it seems like Rowley feels exactly the same. Wow. How you like that? Yeah, that was really something else. Keeping my eyes on his, I wiped my lower lip, then slowly lay down on his chest, giving myself a moment to calm down. Chuckling quietly, Rowley pulls me into a tight hug. Then, rocking left and right, he snuggles me like I was a teddy bear. And I have to say, it's so weird to see him like this. I mean, I already know he has a soft side. This feels like something on a completely different level. And I like that a lot. It makes me feel like we just broke yet another wall, and at this point there's literally nothing that stands between us. Hey? Yes? I lift up my head to look at him, but he quickly averts his gaze. If you like, we could, you know. I mean, if you're in the mood, that is. Sure. I'm in fact in the mood and open for suggestions. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. And you'll do anything? For you? Anything? Unable to maintain eye contact, he tilts his head to the side once again. Hey, your face is turning red again. That's cute. Oh, shut up. How about you shut me up, huh? Saying that, I send him a seductive look, wetting my upper lip with my tongue. Oh, God, no, stop. You're so bad at this. Oh, for once I want to be sexy and seductive. I say, you need to think of a completely different approach. That's so. Well, all right then, now it's your turn. Show me how it's done. What? Hell no. Why not? Because I'm already plenty hot as it is. Oh, you're running away from a challenge. And you're talking too much. Well, what can you do? If there only was something you could put in my mouth. I know, right? Fighting a smile, Rowley puts his hand on my head, gently pushes me away as a sign for me to take care of his lower half. Feeling blood rush into my cheeks, I slowly crawl back, planting small kisses all over his chest, then abs, then his underbelly. So, how was it? Shouldn't I be the one asking that? I'm asking you since it's your first time doing something like this, correct? That's true. So, you actually liked it? You wasn't disgusted? Disgusted? Hell no. I'm expecting part 2 later today. Whoa. Well, I'm certainly not saying no to that. With that said, Rowley gets out of the bed and with an unsteady step approaches the bathroom door. I'm going to take a quick shower and relax in a bath. Okay. You're not coming with? After what happened earlier today? Thanks, but no thanks. Don't tell me you're still upset about it. Oh, I'm not upset. I'm just cautious. Fine. I'll go ahead and prepare the tub. You can join me whenever you want. Sounds great. And so after a short delay, I joined Rowley and the two of us spent almost an entire hour relaxing in a warm bath, cuddling and kissing. That wasn't enough. Rowley also finally gave me a massage, which put me in such a blissful state that for a brief moment I completely forgot about the world around me. What a way to start a new day, just as he said earlier. Now I can't help but wonder, what else will this day will bring? "9 a.m. hotel restaurant. Oh wow, looks like everyone is already here, including Arthur. Yeah, he texted me yesterday night asking if we'd like to eat breakfast together. Oh wait, seriously? He wrote to you, but not to me? I shrug. What can I say? You already know how much he likes me, no? Rowley scoffs loudly and crosses his arms. Whatever, it's not like I care or anything. Now come on, we're standing here like idiots. Wearing a sour look, he lets out a quiet sigh, then starts to slowly walk toward the table. Feeling a bit uneasy, I follow after him. Hey, look who finally decided to join us. Good morning. Good morning. You look awfully perky today. Hey, cutie. You're free to sit next to me. Okay. I'm not sure how you feel about you calling me cutie, though. Oh, I was talking to... Wearing a sly grin, the bear winks at me. Not wanting to come out as impolite, I respond with the okay sign and quietly take a seat next to him. In the meantime, I'm a bit upset. Rowley takes the last remaining spot across the table. So, how's everyone doing? Well, if you're asking me, just great. I slept like a rock. I'm guessing you guys didn't stay very late at the bar yesterday then, huh? No, we drank one more round and that was pretty much it. Speaking of which, are we going out tonight as well? Bursting with excitement, the wolf looks around the group as he asks that. Of course, count me in. Oh, me too. Me three, I guess? Oh, it's you, Rowley. Rowley, are you listening? Huh? Yeah, sure, whatever. Well, okay then. Is there something on your mind, Rowley? You look distracted. I'm not. As a momentary silence kicks in, I decide to step in and defuse this rather awkward situation. Don't mind him, he's just a little tired after our morning training. Oh, so you guys are working out together. Oh, that's so cool. And again, I don't know why I'm even surprised. It's Rowley we're talking about. I knowing him, these training sessions must be hell of a tough. Scratching my cheek, I look at Rowley. A devious thought crosses my mind. Yeah, our today's session was pretty intense. Never heard Rowley panting so loud before. Oh my, it's been really hard then. It was very hard and very long. Did both of you manage to finish? No, this time only Rowley finished. Am I the only one who senses an alarming amount of gayness behind this exchange? Anyhow, I'm going to grab myself something to eat. Yeah, coming with me, sport. Alright. Yes, coach. Of course, coach. Feeling the shiver run up my spine, I spring up to my seat, where I get instantly stopped by Arthur, who softly grabs me by my t-shirt. Hey, perhaps I could use something to drink in the meantime? What are you having? Thank you. Don't have to trouble yourself. Oh, I insist. It's not a problem at all. Well, in that case... I glance in the distance at the coffee machine resting in the corner of the room. Make a black coffee for me, please. With sugar? Yes, 2 cubes, please. Alright then, 1 black coffee coming right up. Grinning from ear to ear, the bear gets up from his seat, but after taking a step he freezes momentarily. Oh, right, and you, Rowley? Should I grab something for you as well? The panther gloomily shakes his head. I'm good. Not even a glass of water? I said I'm good. Alright, be right back, guys. Hey, is everything fine? Aye. Oh, Rowley. And so, after eating breakfast and getting ready to go, the 5 of us meet in front of the hotel to begin our today's adventure. Starting with a planned trip by the boat, we depart around 10:30 and arrive in Nessabur around 11:10. The first point of our trip is the bustling marketplace. From there we make our way to the old town to the museum. Then after eating lunch, we spend an hour relaxing at the local beach before hopping back on the boat and returning to Rochelle. And as much as I want to say the trip was a big success, because it was also quite awkward, because of Arthur and his ever so often advances towards me. Which, as you can probably already imagine, put Rowley in a really sour mood. But let's start from the beginning. 11:30 a.m. Nessabur's marketplace. Whoa, just look at this place. There's so many shopping stalls here. And people. I don't know if you guys know this, but this marketplace is actually one of the biggest in the whole country. They sell here everything. Clothes, trinkets, exotic food, imported electronics. You name it. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of shopping, but I guess it won't hurt to at least get myself a nice souvenir. No one knew just going to buy a refrigerator magnet at the nearest store and call it a day. Yep. Well, I'm not even going to pretend that you're wrong about that. Oh, something here smells really nice. Do you guys want to check it out? Count me in. It's high time for a snack or two. Well, I'm going to, obviously. Lead the way, oh hungry one. Welcome, Rowley. Are you two coming with us? Rowley responded with a single nod. Sure, I see no point in splitting up, especially with so many people around. I agree. Today it's even more crowded here than it was during my last visit, so make sure to stay close, alright? This place is really big and it's easy to get lost. You hear that, Shorty? No wandering around on your own. Saying that, he sends me a funny grin. Hey, don't worry, I'll be careful. Though I would feel extra safe if you could hold my hand. As expected, my plea makes Rowley all flustered. Don't be ridiculous. What are you, 5? Now, come on, let's catch up with them before it's too late. Little did he know I wasn't trying to tease him. I'm simply overwhelmed, or should I rather say paralysed in fear, seeing a crowd this big right in front of me. Well, it's worth a try, I guess. Puzzled, I tilt my head to my side and look at Arthur. As our eyes meet, the bear reaches out his big fluffy hand for me to take. Oh, come on, there's no need to be embarrassed. It's okay, really. I can do it. You sure? I nod to him and immediately begin to squeeze myself through the crowd. Over here, Walkin. We're coming. But then, feeling bad for not taking Arthur's help in hand, I'm starting to have second thoughts. He's only trying to be nice, right? It wouldn't kill me to get some help from him. This one time at least. And I definitely would like to hold hands with a big guy like him. No, I can't do it. Not here, and especially not in front of Rowley. And again, I hid out despite knowing me and my fears. He just left me here on my own. That'd be kind of twisted logic, but perhaps, seeing me with Arthur, consider to not leave me behind the next time when such a situation happens. Biting my lip, I look behind me at the bear. Now keep going, I'm right behind you. And then, after a moment of indecision, I slowly reach out my hand toward him. Without any hesitation, Arthur takes my hand and squeezes it tightly. I got you. I smile at him, then turn back to the crowd and push forward. Just to realise the worst part is already over as we reach the less crowded side of the street. Despite that, I'm not letting go of his hand. If anything, all of a sudden I feel kind of proud. Definitely happy to be able to walk through this bustling street while holding hands with him. So weird. Normally I'd be totally embarrassed to do such a thing, but for some reason, I just don't care. Perhaps it's because I'm already outed to everyone. Perhaps it's because most of my friends turn out to be just like me. Or perhaps it's because despite everything, I kinda like Arthur. It's hard to tell. Almost there. Oh, thanks for the help. Never fear, Arthur's here. That's weird. I don't see Rowley anywhere, do you? No, but I see Angus and Kegar at the other side. Come on, let's join them. I'm sure Rowley will find us soon. Alright then, lead the way, handsome. Excuse me, coming through. God, I hate this place. The hell? What are those two doing holding hands like that? Welkin. "12:30 p.m. Nessabur's Museum of European Cultures." Okay, remind me why we're here. To educate ourselves, of course. Yay. Something tells me you're not a big fan of art, Angus. And you're not wrong. I just don't see the appeal, I guess. Like... He turns her face from the old paintings hanged on the wall. For example, look here. Someone painted an old dude sitting on a horse. And what, now he's supposed to jack off to it or something? It's actually a very famous painting of Thomas Schwarzsahn. Thomas who? You don't know who Thomas Schwarzsahn was? You? Yeah, he was general, right? Welkin? Looking for rescue, the Panther shoots me a look. Don't look at me. I only know Thomas the Tank Engine. Aside from who's on the painting, just look at the composition. Note all these details. It really is a great piece of art. Also look at the date. It's from early 1800s. And that's what makes it so special. It's over 200 years old. Arthur, you look like someone who knows art. Help me out here, please. The bear shrugs nonchalantly. My apologies, but I'm not a big fan of paintings either. However, I'm down to check out what's going on over there. Saying that, he points his finger at the central part of the hall where a few life-size statues are lined on the display. Intrigued, the five of us immediately make our way there. Wow, check this one out. What even is it supposed to be? A guy fighting an octopus? That's a fine douching plot. What? Don't worry about it. Come on, guys. That's Neptune, the Roman god of the sea. Wait. So you're telling me that of all the species, the god of the sea is a wolf? Well, no complaints here. Neither here. Yeah, okay, this statue does look pretty cool. Not that they're all painted, it is something I could actually jack off to. Angus! What's wrong, Rowley? Are you not proud of our European heritage? Somehow, no, not really. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's been a ton of work and talent that went into making a statue like this, but... a naked guy fighting an octopus? Oh, I can't blame you for being unimpressed. You're as ripped as the god of the sea himself, so I guess it's just an everyday view for you, huh? Yeah, well, yeah, not wrong there. Perhaps we could recreate the scene in real life? Oh yeah, there's a fish market down the alley. Although I'm not sure if they have an octopus this big for sale. Good. Oh, I'd pay good money to see you posing like this. Rowley rolls his eyes. Hey, who the hell do you think I am? A stripper? I'm going to take money for showing off my ass. So you can do it for free, is that what you're trying to say? Oh, Rowley, you got it all wrong. I say it's more like a job for a mercenary. After all, it's about killing the octopus, right? Ah, so nudity is just a bonus then. I'm gonna kill more than an octopus if you two won't shut up. Figures. Alright, time for plan B. Kega, you're up. Me? Sure, you'll make a fine god of the sea. Think... pizza ai frutti di mare. Well, that is a very tasty proposition. How can I find an octopus when I can't even keep myself afloat? is in fact an oversight on my part. Well, could be a much better option instead. He can swim just fine, and he's a wolf.
Oh, yes, I agree 100%. 200 even.
No, don't even think about it, you perverts. A moment of silence kicks in between us as the word perverts echoes around the whole hall.
Hey.
Crazy thought, but maybe just let Welkin speak for himself next time. Also, chill out, man. You know we're not talking seriously.
We're not? Well, the crowd has spoken. Next stop, the fish market.
I hate it here so much. Laughing under my breath, I take a moment to look at the other statues while making my way to the next exhibition. Oh, well, this is nice. Unable to hold my excitement, I hastily approach a white glass case. Inside are a bunch of mannequins wearing various folk costumes. Wow, this is so colourful. Which one's your favourite? This one maybe? Actually, all of them look really cool. It's more over there. The of us walk towards the next glass case, which features a set of completely different costumes. Also makes me think of Oktoberfest. And you're right. The plaque says these are Dirndl Lederhosen, traditional German clothing originating in Bavaria. What about that beige one over there?
This one is from southern Poland. It's a clothing worn by Highlanders.
Interesting. A little axe like cane he's holding.
Oh yeah, it's called chupaga. It's sort of a walking stick that's also used in many traditional dances.
You sure know a lot about it?
I used to live in Poland for a few years, and most of my family is still there.
Alright. Now I think about it, you did mention about it last night. Are you fluent in Polish, Arthur?
More or less.
And say something. The bear clears his throat. At this point, I would just like to apologise to the entire country of Poland. Szczebrzeszyn, wow, that sounds so harsh.
Oh, I actually messed up the last bit. It should have been Szczebrzeszyn, not Szczebrzeszyn.
Gosh, does every word you say sound so rough? It's the way Poles talk like that all the time, right? No, I don't think so. Was that some sort of tongue twister?
Oh, yes, it is, smart boy.
Wearing a huge grin, he reaches out his hand and gently ruffles my hair in the exact same way as Rowley sometimes does. Okay, enough, please.
You can be so cute sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean all the time.
You guys having fun?
You know it.
Alright, ditch this place anytime now, so I'd appreciate if you could just wrap it up and... There's so many costumes left to see. Come on, Rowley. It's 10 more minutes, okay?
Rowley crosses his arms and lets out a quiet sigh.
Sure, lead the way. Seeing a faint smile drawn on his muzzle, give him a thumbs up and then together with Kegar we jog up to the next exhibition. Also a brief hit from an ancient Rome. Man, Roman soldier's armour looks so cool. Wish I could see Angus wearing it. Yeah, I agree, you'd look hot in it.
Hey, what about me, Welkin? You think that I would look good in armour?
Depends if I grab the tip of my chin and look at Arthur from head to toe. I mean, sure, but I say you'd look even cooler dressed as one of those philosophers. You know, wearing an airy robe that exposes one of your sides.
Oh, okay,
noted. Scratch his red cheek, the bear looks away momentarily.
You know, funny story. I actually wore a toga like this before. A friend of mine went to a party, and everyone had to be dressed in robes. It was quite a party.
I grin wide in response. Please tell me you took a picture for yourself. I'd love to see it. The bear shakes his head.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't, but,
He bites his lower lips. He looks for the right words.
A silly question, but, if I were to throw a party like that, would you come?
Taken aback, I shoot him a puzzled look. Wait, you mean back home at Corbeil?
Yeah, a house party. Perhaps one for Halloween, since October is just around the corner.
Flustered, I avert his gaze momentarily, as for some reason I can't shake an image of a party full of hot, barely dressed men off my mind. I think about it. I'm not a big fan of house parties full of people I don't know.
It can be just us.
You mean, just you and me? The bear laughs.
Well, I've no doubt the two of us would have plenty of fun just by ourselves, but I meant all of us.
Oh, so I'm invited as well?
Oh, yes, of course.
Joyful, the lion responds with the OK sign, but then as he glances back at me, a cunning grin starts drawing on his face. On second thought, with the sound of it, I feel like I might be a third wheel there.
No, you won't, I promise. Also, there will be pizza?
You drive a hard bargain, sir. Arthur then turns to Angus and Rowley.
You two are obviously also invited. Oh, thanks, I'd love to come. As you know, it's quite a distance for us to get to Granberg. Yeah, I know. That's why if you ever decide to visit, feel free to stay at my place. Whoa, seriously? Oh, absolutely. My current apartment is pretty spacious. I even have a guest bedroom there. So yeah, I'd be delighted to have you guys over for a weekend or so.
Thrilled, Angus cheers loudly by throwing his arms up in the air. As for me, while I'm obviously also very happy with this turn of events, I can't ever feel to be ashamed for being able to provide any accommodation of my own.
Alrighty, if that's the case, we'll definitely take your offer and visit in the near future. Awesome, I can hardly wait.
Absorbed in conversation about a future meeting, Arthur, Kegger and I make our way to the final exhibition, while Rowley and Angus stay behind to, as I can only assume, discuss Arthur's invitation.
What's wrong, Rowley? You look like shit.
Oh, it's nothing.
You know, it won't kill you to at least this one time open up a little and tell me what's eating you.
Whatever. Forget I asked. If you could move to Granberg, like, permanently, would you do it?
Huh?
Of course. Why is that even a question? I thought so.
Well, I assume you two would gladly move out if you only had a chance, am I right?
I don't think I'd leave everything behind that easily.
Oh, why? Because of your job? The family?
You know what? Let's save this conversation for later. It's neither the best time or place for it.
Oh, yeah, I agree. Come on, let's follow after the gang.
Aye. $14:30, Nessabur's Beach, vantage point.
Oh, yeah, this is the spot I was telling you about.
Oh, it's a really nice view. Feeling the scorching sun, I wipe my forehead, take out my phone, take a few pics of the old fort that spreads wide over the horizon. Hey, do you guys want me to take a photo of you two with the fort in the background?
Oh, sure.
Come on, sport. You know we're on the clock. We are? Thought we still have about an hour of spare time. We'll have to jump back on the boat. Rowley rolls his eyes. Fine, but make it quick. I nod to him in response, thinking position and aim with my camera. Jolly as always, Arthur wraps his arm around Rowley and smiles wide, almost like he's a little kid on an adventure in an amusement park. Rowley, on the other hand, as usual, keeps his arms crossed, and judging by his stern gaze, I can only assume he wants this to be over as quick as possible. For a moment I think of asking him for a smile. Then I quickly come to the realisation this only might annoy him even further. Why is he in such a foul mood this entire day? Is he mad at me for grabbing Arthur's hand back at the town square? Are you taking the damn photo or not? Sorry, I had to play the options a bit, but here we go. And 1, and 2... Done, I announced happily, then jog over to show them the picture I just took. Happy now?
Sure. Although...
What is it now?
Can I ask for just one more photo? This time with Welkin, please?
No. I sure think, Arthur, I'd love that. Here you go, I say quietly to Rowley as I pass him my phone. Are you two ready yet? I nod to him in response as I strike a pose, while standing right next to Arthur. But then suddenly the bear slides right behind me. He then wraps both of his arms around my chest and rests his muzzle on top of my head.
Now we're ready.
Clearly agitated, Rowley stabs the screen of my phone to take a pic. He does it with such a force I can almost hear a sound of crackling screen. It's okay. It's high time for me to get a new phone anyway. My train of thought, however, gets interrupted as I feel the bear pressing his muzzle against my hair.
Oh, it smells so nice. Which shampoo do you use?
Oh, it's, I can't recall the brand name, but it's milk and almond shampoo.
Ah, that sounds luxurious. Have to go shopping together next time so you could show me which one it is?
Not interrupting anything, am I? A bit flustered by Rowley's comment, Arthur finally lets go of me.
All right, sorry, we're on the clock.
So we done here or what? Confused, the bear shoots me a look. We should probably head back to the beach and join Angus and Kegar.
Let's. Well, either way, handsome.
Sure, this way. Meanwhile, down at the beach. I say 9. Really now? Your turn. 5. Seriously? What about the one over there? You mean the one wearing strawberry-coloured swimming trunks?
Uh-huh.
Also 5.
What? No way. Hey guys, what's going on here?
Arthur, perfect timing. You see that guy over there?
Yeah?
Rate him.
Excuse me?
Go on, rate him from 0 to 10.
Oh, right.
I thought you said something else.
No. So, my first rate his looks, his fashion sense?
Yeah, in general. How attractive you find him?
I say 6.
Ha, see Angus? He's mediocre at best.
I mean, mediocre or not, I still do things to him.
Why am I not surprised?
Okay, let's try one more time. Do you see that daddy on the right? You mean the one standing next to the lifeguard post tower? Yep.
3, 4 at best you got with their moustache.
Oh, someone's not fond of mature, experienced men.
Sue me.
Oh yeah, he's not that hot. I can give him 5 max.
Shaking his head, the wolf lets out a long sigh.
Ah, you guys are relentless.
Give both him and the previous guy at least 8. Someone's having low standards.
Yeah, well, alright then. Tell me who would you rate 10 out of 10, Kegar?
Angus grins wide as he leans forward to the lion. Well... Flustered Kegar looks away. It's not hard to tell whose name's at the end of his tongue. I can't give you an answer right now. We'll have to think this one through. Angus scoffs loudly and turns his attention to Arthur.
Oh, what about you, big guy? Who would you rate 10 out of 10? Well, if it wasn't already obvious...
The bear cocks his head to look at me.
Here's a boy I'd rate 10 out of 10. I mean, just look at this smile. Oh, an angel. Those icy blue eyes, a cute little nose, a thin frame, and oh so lovely fluffy tail. I'd have to say he's 11 out of 10 even. Getting butterflies in my stomach by just looking at him.
Embarrassed to look away to my side, just to unintentionally get a glimpse of Rowley's reaction. The panther is completely stunned by Arthur's bold compliment.
Damn, what a fine speech. Hey, you know me. Always speak what's on my mind.
The bear winks at me, but I'm still unable to mutter a word. Angus approaches me and pats my back.
Come on, Welkin. Gotta give the man at least some credit. That wasn't a compliment you get every day, is it?
I nod timidly. Thank you, Arthur. You're not so bad yourself. I bite my lip, unsure what else to say. Or if I didn't say too much already.
Oh, does that mean you like Arthur back?
Well... Seeing the awkwardness of such a situation, Rowley decides to finally step in.
Oh, Angus, read the room. He's not feeling comfortable to talk about this stuff. Hey, I know my little bro too well. He sometimes needs just a little push to get out of his shell.
Bullshit! Rowley roars as he takes a step forward. Stop meddling other people's affairs and piss off already. You're being really annoying right now. Angus shoots Rowley a piercing glare.
Okay, what's with you shouting to Blue just to defend Welkin, huh?
I just can't stand you messing with him, alright?
Then just go for a hike. No one asked for your opinion. Also, why do you even care? It's none of your business, mate.
It is my business. I mean, Welkin is my friend, and I...
So is Arthur. Is he, or is he not?
Of course he is. Just what are you getting at? Angus takes a step forward.
You really think nobody knows how much of an asshole you were towards him this entire day?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
So now you're going to play dumb.
You're dumb. Not only don't you know what you're talking about, you're also yet again trying to meddle affairs that ain't yours.
Because I'm annoying, right?
Well, guess what? I'd rather be annoying than being a grumpy dick like yourself. Mouth agape, I look at both of them, unable to mutter a word. Please don't fight, I repeat over and over in my head. Seems like both of them are on the verge of exploding with anger. But then, after a short pause, Angus relaxes and breaks the eye contact with the panther.
I know how much you're looking forward to this trip, and I'm sorry that things didn't work out for you and Nicole. But it's not our fault. Not mine, not Welkin's, nor Arthur's. You have no right to direct your anger towards us, so constantly bring down the mood. Just get a grip, man. Take a chill pill, get over it, and at least let some of us be happy.
You done? Unsure what else to say, Angus only crosses his arms, clearly waiting for Rowley's comeback.
I'll take it as a yes.
But oddly, though, after saying that, Rowley turns around and starts to slowly walk away. Taken aback by it, after a moment of hesitation, I jog up to him. Hey.
Leave me alone.
But, please. His soft voice breaks my heart.
We're waiting in the port, he then mutters under his breath without looking back at me.
Alright, see you soon, I answer as I finally let him go on his own. Angry, I quickly turn back and look at Angus, who still, arms crossed, keeps his gaze on Rowley. His eyes, however, are full of regret. If he was right about Rowley being too grumpy sometimes, this whole thing is simply uncalled for. He didn't need to go that far. Then again, I can't blame Angus for finally bursting out like a volcano. Him and Rowley were constantly getting in arguments, big or small. I guess it's only a matter of time before things get out of control. So, now what? To my surprise, Kegar's the one to give a response. I'm ready to leave this place. I think we should give Rowley a moment to calm down.
Yes, that's probably for the best.
With that said, Arthur approaches Angus and puts his hand over his shoulder.
What? I appreciate you stood up for me. But if I have a problem with Rowley, I'll take care of it myself, alright?
I might not know him as long as you do.
But I know he's a good guy and he didn't deserve to be called out like that.
Angus tenses up again.
Listen, I'm not proud of what I said, but I stand by my words. Someone had to pour a bucket of cold water on his head to bring him down to earth.
Come on, Angus. That's why you treat a friend who's hurting. The wolf shakes his head in disbelief before turning to me.
Well, back me up here. You know how
They're right, I burst out. I'm unable to hold back my anger anymore. I understand your point of view, Angus. I really do, but you have to admit it. You went too far. Yes, it's true that Rowley's an awful move the first few days. That's because things got bad between him and his girlfriend literally the day before he went on this trip. The wound was still fresh. I paused a moment to survey his reaction. As I see him roll in his eyes, I decided to tell the rest of the story. I didn't know how to cheer him up, so I did my best to simply keep him busy and help him to not think about it. During these few days, we got really close. Close to the point he opened up to me and told me a full story of what happened between him and Nicole. At the same time, I told him about my own struggles, and because of that, I feel like I squint my eyes, trying to find the right words and not tell too much. We got very attached to each other and he become very protective of me. That's why he's now so worked up whenever you guys mess with me. Embarrassed for coming with such a silly little story, I scratch the back of my head and look away. Deep down, however, I'm happy I stood up for Rowley, as I should.
Oh, so you had Rowley's back this entire time when he was dealing with his breakup. You really are an angel, Welkin.
Angus throws his arms up in the air. Okay, fine, so I'm the bad guy after all. Calm down, no one said that.
You just did.
All of you ganged up against me. Because you were too harsh. Look, I'm not saying that Rowley's a saint. He should control his emotions better, especially when talking to us. You weren't wrong to call him out for acting rude. But doing so openly, calling him a dick and then dismissing him by saying he should get over his problems, honestly, it made you look even worse. Angus nods while looking down on the ground. It's so weird, seemed so defeated. I fully expected some sassy comeback, but it seems like he took this talk very seriously.
Okay, you're right. It could have been handled better.
I was tired of his constant mood swings, you know? I know. That's exactly where we, his friends, come into play. To help him get through whatever he's dealing with. Isn't that what real friends are for?
I'll try to be a better friend. However, I'm not going to apologise to him. No.
I shrug. Knowing Rowley won't apologise either, so I say it's going to be fine as long as both you keep your cool.
And make out.
Yes, wait, what? Confused, I look back at Arthur, who can't suppress his laugh anymore. First, I'm a little disappointed at his lack of seriousness. So I see Kegar joining his shenanigans. I finally come to realise he was just trying to ease the tension. Enemies to lovers? That's a solid delusion, Potter.
No, stop. Don't you dare pair me up with that himbo.
Yeah, I was shipping the two of you since day one. You ship everyone and everything, Kegar.
Now, speaking of watercrafts, don't you have a boat to catch?
All right, what time is it? Jolted back to reality, I quickly did my phone out of my pocket. Wait, what's the boat departure time again?
3:15, if I recall.
Oh, shit.
What? What's going on?
Yeah, it's already. What time is it? It's
run o'clock! What?
I said run! As it turns out, we're only about 10 minutes away from the boat departure. So we run with all of our might, along the glittering sands and crashing waves, taking in a few of the last sights of the picturesque scenery. Thankfully, it takes us only a moment to get to the port, just in time to buy tickets and get on board together with Rowley. The Panther obviously is not such a bright mood like the rest of us, but I can tell this whole situation helped to diffuse at least some of the tension that was still hanging in the air. As expected, despite spending about an hour on the boat, neither Rowley nor Angus apologised to each other for before. Kegarth and I, however, did our best to keep the upbeat mood by sharing jokes and keeping the conversation going. And so, before we know it, we're back in front of the hotel entrance.
Well, that was fun. Once again, thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. Thank you for being our guide, Arthur.
Sure thing. It's a shame we're unable to visit everything I planned for you.
Hey, we still saw a lot of cool places. It's not that big a deal. I feel very satisfied. Well, I'm actually happy we got back a bit earlier.
Tired much, Keiko?
A little, yeah.
Well, do you guys have any plans for the evening? Maybe we could play some table tennis together.
Table tennis sounds good, but Rowley and I already made plans to hit the swimming pool as soon as we get back. Right, Rowley? Rowley nodded all uncomfortably.
Oh, a swimming pool, huh?
Do you want to join us, Arthur?
Sure, I'm in. Perhaps we could also hit the sauna afterwards.
Oh, definitely. Excited, I grin at Kegar and Angus. Well, you guys want to come with?
I think I'll pass. I'm going to take a shower and chill out for a bit.
Yeah, sounds like a nice plan. I chuckle quietly in response. I can only guess what kind of chill out they have in mind.
You guys don't mind, I just go ahead. Alright, see you soon, Rowley.
Yeah, thanks for today. Be seeing you. The Panther approaches the front door. I wave everyone a quick goodbye and jog up to catch up with him. Sorry, but this time I'm not going to let you leave all by yourself, I say quietly to him. Rory didn't say anything. Didn't even look at me. But by the corner of my eye I noticed a faint smile drawing on his face. That lovely smile was all I needed to see. We're finally back. I vigorously stretch out my arms wide as the familiar smell of the hotel room hits my nostrils.
Here, watch it.
Chuckling under his breath, Rowley slaps my butt as he walks past me. But then, as he flops down the edge of the bed, he goes oddly silent. Seeing that, I take a seat right next to him, even though I'm unsure what to even say to him.
Should probably get ready for the pool, yeah?
Yeah. Eyes glued to the floor, I nod in response, perhaps a bit lazily.
Is everything fine?
I shoot him a crestfallen look. Shouldn't I be the one asking that? The Panther shrugs.
I don't give a single damn what that idiot said about me. That's what you're so worried about.
He smiles with his mouth, but not his eyes. All right, if you say so. Feeling uneasy, I clear my throat. Just so you know, after you left, Kegar, Arthur and I confronted Angus about what he said to you.
Oh yeah?
The Panther asked dismissively. Long story short, everyone agreed that he went too far. I just thought you should know that. Rowley lets out a quiet sigh. I can tell he seems to be at least a little bit relieved to hear that.
Whatever, let's change the topic already.
Okay. I clear my throat again. So, did you actually enjoy the trip, or was it just a complete waste of time? The Panther crosses his arms.
It was okay, I guess. We did see a few cool places and all. Although I think I'd enjoy it much more if it was just the two of us.
Our eyes meet momentarily. Just the two of us, huh?
It's just... It was so frustrating to see Arthur being glued to you like a lost puppy. He was constantly drawing your attention. It was annoying as hell.
I crack a smile.
What?
You're not getting jealous, are you?
Me? Jealous? Of what?
Of him, stealing your cute boyfriend, maybe? I grin at him. His eyes widen. How are you talking about? We're not a couple or anything. Taken aback by his overly serious reaction, I bit my lip. Yeah, but I thought... You thought what? I mean, you're right, we're not officially boyfriends or anything. There's so much that happened between us these past few days. It almost feels like we already are. Is it not? Welkin. I gulp loudly as I see his smile slowly fading away. Ready to tell this conversation's going to be heavy. I get why you think that way. Let's be real here. I've never agreed on that. True, but maybe eventually? I mean, I know you're still figuring these things out, so I'm not pushing you or anything. It's just, it'd be good to know if the feeling's mutual. Holding my breath, I look to my side. Sorry, I really thought that we were more than just friends. Well, we are. Surprised, I look back at him, doing my best to stay calm and collected. You're too special for me to be just my friend. Isn't being boyfriends is what the next step is supposed to be? The panther scrunches his muzzle and ponders. I mean, you're probably right, but... I'll be blunt. I don't think I'd fit that role well. I can never be a partner you deserve. I furrow my brows ready to disagree, but Rowley continues. So you and Arthur together made me realise that. I don't think I could hold hands with you in public like you two did today, or show any other form of affection for that matter. Not to mention telling anyone about us, friends, even my family. Unable to mutter a word, I look back at him with my mouth agape. I feel so dumb right now. I've been so fixed on our silly vacation adventures that I haven't really thought about any of that. It's not like it's going to be any easier on my end either, at least telling my family part. Sorry, I know it's not what you wanted to hear, but I really needed to stress that out. I nod quietly, still absolutely derailed. That reality check was harsh. Come on, Welkin, pull it together. Rowley's still figuring things out. It's only natural to be so worried. Just needs more time. Everything's going to be fine. Just need to keep my chin up and support him however I can. It's way too early to give up. I open my mouth, but words still don't come out. My hands are shaking. I feel cold sweat running down my spine. This is not going to work, is it? I think to myself, feeling as my heart sinks. Frustrated for being so powerless, I squish my face with my hands. But then, all of a sudden, my meltdown gets interrupted. My phone starts to ring, loudly. Jolted back to reality, I slowly take the device out of my pocket and look at the caller's name. It's Arthur, obviously. I'll pick it up. We can continue this conversation later, if you want. Saying that, Rowley gets up from the bed and walks towards the window. Torn up, after a moment of indecision, I accept the call. Hey. Just want to let you guys know that I'm ready to go. How about you? We'll be there in 5 minutes, I think. Oh, cool. See you at the pool. The moment Arthur ends the call, I drop my phone down on the bed next to me and I let out a long sigh. Well, we better get ready to go, I say quietly, forcing a smile. You go ahead. I'll join you guys in a bit. Oh, if you need more time, I can wait for you. It's not like we're in a hurry or anything. I insist. Go ahead. I'll join you when I can. Unsure what to say, I scrunch my muzzle. Obviously, I'm curious to ask him what's up with that, but at the same time, I just want to get out of his sight. Well, all right then. I'll be impatiently waiting for your arrival, Coach. Saying that, I get up from the bed and grab my backpack. Meanwhile, without saying a word, Rowley opens the balcony door and goes outside. Left alone, I get myself ready for the pool in deafening silence, doing my best to not think about what we just discussed. The moment I step inside the pool's locker room, I'm greeted by Arthur, who's radiating with happiness.
Hey again, handsome.
Hey, sorry for the delay.
Not a problem.
Hey, is everything alright? What do you mean?
Maybe it's just light in here, but your eyes look a bit red. Did something happen?
Embarrassed, I quickly look away. Nah, I'm just a little tired after the trip, that's all. Hey, at least you're still full of energy. You look so pumped up.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to jump in the water.
Curious, Arthur looks behind me at the entrance door.
Is Rowdy not coming?
He is, just not right away at least. He said we should go ahead without him.
It sounds like he's still upset about what happened earlier during the trip.
I shake my head. No, I don't think it's anything like that.
Oh, alright then.
You're worried about him too, aren't you?
Well, yeah. I feel bad about what happened. It's partially my fault as well, if you really think about it.
What are you talking about? The bear bites his lower lip. For a moment it feels like he wants to tell me something, but...
never mind that. Let's not waste time and get ready, yeah?
With that said, Arthur opens his bag and takes out a large towel and a pair of bright yellow swimming trunks. Oh, that's nice swimwear. There's a very summerish vibe to it.
You really like it?
Yeah, you don't?
Well, I kind of hate it, actually.
Why did you buy it in the first place?
Well, unfortunately, my options were very limited.
What do you mean?
I mean, the available sizes. The store I went to barely had anything that could fit my big butt. Certainly right for shopping the last minute, huh?
Ah, I see. Saying that, I throw a glance at his glorious buns, but then, as our eyes meet again, I quickly look away.
You're so precious, you know that?
Thanks. Unsure what else to say, I turn to my side and open my backpack.
Huh? There's something wrong.
The bear asks. I begin to nervously unpack all of my stuff on the bench. Speaking of swimming trunks, I think I forgot to pack mine of all things. Arthur lets out a hearty laugh.
Well, looks like you'll be swimming naked today.
Not a chance.
Hey, no worries. I'll get naked too, so you won't feel lonely.
I shake my head, laughing. I appreciate it, but it's still a no. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm embarrassed or anything, but...
Yeah, I know. A swimming pool like this is hardly a good place for taking a skinny dip.
Exactly. But then Arthur's eyes widen.
What if we were at the beach?
I smile wryly as he flashes with his eyebrows at me. Feels like an actual new beach. I don't think I'd have a problem with that.
Oh, really? Fun fact, there's actually an official nude beach here near Rochelle.
Yeah, I know. Have you been there yet?
Of course, a few times actually.
Oh, it sounds like you're really enjoying it, huh?
Well, I say, it's nice and all, but oh so boring when there's no one around. I've been there like maybe 5 times already. Only for once I saw anyone else sunbathing there beside me.
Yeah, seems like it's not a well-known spot. We went there yesterday and we're also the only ones there. Shocked by what he just heard, the bear looks at me, mouth agape.
Wait, you're telling me you guys actually went there? And all 4 of you sunbathed naked?
Well, truth be told, in the end only Angus and Kegar decided to stay.
No, how come?
Let's say there's something came up, so Rowdy and I had to go. He chuckles in response.
Excuses, excuses. Just admit that you were too embarrassed for that kind of stuff.
I'm not.
Well then, how about you prove it to me by hopping in the sauna with me,
Wait, what? I shoot the bear a concerned look.
Go on, you said you've got your swimwear, right? So here's a plan. We'll give Rowley a call, explain the swimwear situation, and ask him to bring it for you. In the meantime, we'll make a quick round by jumping in the sauna and then to the showers. Completely naked, of course.
Feeling my cheeks burning, I look away, trying to keep my cool. Yeah, I mean, it's a fine plan indeed, but... Our eyes meet momentarily.
Come on. It's totally okay for us to get naked in the sauna room. You can check the regulations board over there if you don't believe me.
Damn, you really thought it through. What a dilemma. Just thinking about sitting next to him in the steamy bath makes me all hot and bothered. Not to mention taking a shower together. But obviously I can't agree on that. Not after seeing how jealous Rowley gets whenever only Arthur interacts with me. If Rowley saw the two of us like this, I can already imagine Arthur accidentally getting hands naked with me in the shower. He would... Yeah, actually, I'd rather not think about how the panther would react.
Hello?
Oh, you know what? Let's save that some other time, okay?
Some other time?
Yeah, perhaps we could, Later tonight? The bear asked softly while piercing me with his icy blue eyes. Later tonight?
Yep. So no one will disturb us if we decide to do something more than just relaxing and washing our back.
I gulped loudly, trying to imagine too much. It's a good thing I still have my pants on, otherwise this would be a repeat of the first day when I was here with Angus.
Sorry, I shouldn't be joking like that.
Oh, so it's just a joke, huh? I laugh nervously. Then as a momentary silence falls in between us, I quickly grab my phone with the intention to give Rowley a call. However, if I'm able to find him on the contacts list, Arthur speaks again.
I mean, I was kind of serious about it, but...
He deflates and takes a moment to think what to say next.
You actually like me, you know, in that way.
My eyes widen in surprise.
I'm asking, because I have a feeling you're not, and I'm just being annoying, or you're too kind to say no to me.
Saying that, the bear crosses his arms and leans over his locker. Judging by the look on his face, I can tell he's very nervous. See no harm in being honest with him, I give an immediate reply. I don't think you're annoying. I like your sense of humour and how full of energy you always are.
Okay, but do you actually find me attractive?
I gulp loudly. Now I'm unsure if I should continue telling the actual truth. Obviously I like Arthur, but should I really tell him that? If I say too much, it might complicate stuff between me and Rowley even more. Nervous, I put my intertwined hands on my chest as I weigh my options. And again, Rowley just said loud and clear he doesn't want to take things any further. I hate to think of Arthur as my plan B, but since I'm still a single, perhaps it won't be a bad move to me give him a fair chance and see where it'll take us. Well, I like big guys. I mean, guys who are taller than me and older looking too, so, long story short, you're definitely my type. Hearing my answer, Arthur bounces off the wall.
You mean it?
Yes, I like you. A lot. Unable to hold his excitement, the bear bursts out with pure joy.
Alright then, question number 2. Do you want to go on a date?
A date?
Oh, totally. Perhaps even today, late evening, or tomorrow afternoon. Which one sounds better to you?
Stunned, I look back at him with my mouth open wide. I'm able to give him an answer, however, the door behind my back swings open. Oh, it's Welkin and Arthur. Surprised by hearing a familiar voice, I quickly turn around. Oh, hey, you two.
Hey, yourself.
Didn't you guys say you're going to chill and relax? Oh, we will, in a hot tub. Ah, I see.
Oh, what's wrong, little bro? Your face is all red.
Mine?
Well, both you and Arthur are as red as a tomato.
Or are you showing your pee-pees to each other or something? What? No.
Oh, not yet, at least.
The bear grins wide to begin to unbutton his shirt. What happened with Rowley, huh, Welkin? The lion looks around the room before giving me a funny look. Oh, he'll be here any minute now. Is that so? I could swear I just saw him leaving the hotel. You did? Yeah, just a moment ago when we were at the reception. He was walking outside, heading to the beach, I think. Are you sure it was him? I asked, almost shouting. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, he's the only person who walks with a huge-ass camera hanging around his neck. Honestly, makes him look like a cow wearing a bell. I shake my head in disbelief that Rowley could sneak out like this. But then, at a moment of hesitation, I snatched my backpack from the bench and jog up to the exit. Hey, where are you? Sorry, I'll see you guys later. I muttered under my breath. I opened the door and rushed towards the main hall. Huh? Oh, wait, Welkin. What the heck is going on? Arthur, do you know something? Oh, no, not really, but I better go after Welkin. I'll see you guys later. Ciao. Sure. I don't like this. Maybe we should go with them. Maybe not. Oh, come on, Angus. Rowley's our friend, no? I know you're worried about him, too. Hey, you're free to go if you like. I'm staying, and that's on period. Despite it taking me only a moment to get in from the hotel, it seems I'm already too late. Feeling the warmth of the late afternoon sun, I look around the courtyard, but as I can't see Rowley anywhere, I immediately start jogging towards the beach. This better not be yet another of Angus's jokes. Assuming what you said is true and Rowley really is here somewhere, why did he even come here in the first place? If he wanted some time alone, that badly should have just told me instead of sneaking away. It's not like I would be up against it. Scrunching my muzzle, I take a moment to closely inspect the beach and... bingo, I say quietly to myself, as I spot Rowley in the distance, sitting in front of the crashing waves. He seems to be tinkering with his camera, almost like it's broken. Weird. This could be the reason why he came all the way here, right? Step by step, I quietly approach him, still unsure if I should even bother him in the first place. For feeling he's going to be mad at me for following him, but after coming all the way here, I'm not going to back down now. Here goes nothing. Hey, everything's cool? Rowley whips his head to his side. Oh, Welkin, what are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. The panther lets out a quiet sigh. I needed some fresh air. Ah. Unsatisfied by his answer, I shove my hands in my pockets and look away. Now it's your turn to answer the question. You didn't follow me all the way here, right? I scratched my chin softly. No, I was about to head back to our rooms. I've got to pack my swimwear. But then Angus told me he saw you going to the beach and... well, I decided to check on you since you're supposed to join us and all. The panther forces a smile. Yeah, I know. I really didn't feel like it, though, and... yeah? I guess I just wanted some time to think things through. I nod softly in response, while staring blankly at the restless waves. Do you want me to leave? Oh, no! Rowley answers immediately, almost jumping in his seat. I'm actually glad you're here, he adds while shooting me a warm look. Happy to hear it, I take a step forward and flop down on the sand right next to him. So... I point to his camera, which he still squeezes nervously in his hands. Is it broken or something? Oh, what? No. Why'd it be broken? I shrug. I don't know. I saw you just staring at it. I thought maybe something had happened to it. Nah, it's just looking at the photos we took. Which one exactly?
Alright, now the ones we took down a trip to the ruins. See? Saying that, he leans towards me, showing the image on the camera screen. It's a photo of him standing next to an old church. Oh yeah, I remember the exact moment I took this photo. I was so nervous back then. Why? I thought I'm being annoying, so I was following you around, taking photo after photo like some mad paparazzi. I actually liked that. It was very in your style, I say. In my style. I mean, it was cute. Fighting a smile, I send him a funny look. Our eyes meet for a second. A bit embarrassed, I swap my finger to load with the next photo and then another. Oh, it's a shame we didn't take any photos running that weird salt lake. Hey, I took a few with my phone, remember? Oh right, totally forgot about that. Please send to me later. That was the best of our trips. I can only wonder why. Which one's your favourite, huh? He scratches the back of his head looking at the setting sun. Honestly, yeah, the one in the salt lake was the best one. That place was truly beautiful and, well, call me nostalgic, but swimming there with you made me think of our childhood. Oh yeah, back in the day we used to play at the lake all the time. Good times. Good times indeed. Our eyes meet again. This time we both hold a gaze on each other. You know, I honestly thought this vacation trip was going to be the most miserable thing I've ever experienced. Lord, I'm going to spend a whole week alone feeling sorry for myself, overthinking what went wrong between me and Nicole, but thanks to you I had a wonderful time. Really grateful for your support. I'm lucky to have a friend like you. He smiles at me awkwardly before looking down at his camera. You're welcome, I respond almost in a whisper and wrap my arm around his back. Thank you too. I had a great time hanging out with you. You been doing our workouts? Especially doing our workouts. Gosh, I'm really going to miss that. Waking up early morning right next to you, eating breakfast together, then going outside when it's still chilly after the night. I miss running through the woods when everything around us died in a soft orange glow from the morning sun. I'm going to miss doing exercise at the beach as the pleasing sea breeze washes all over us. I'm going to miss playing table tennis with you and all your snarky comments about how bad I am at it. I'm going to miss, well, you. Without saying a word, Rowley wraps his big arm around my back and pulls me close to him. I'm going to miss you too. I'm going to miss that cute smile of yours and those pretty blue eyes that look at me with such admiration. I'm definitely going to miss cuddling with you and, well, all the other fun activities we've been doing these past few days. Honestly, the sweetest and kindest guy I've ever known. So sweet that I'm completely losing my mind whenever only you're around. Feeling the tears building up in my eyes, I hug him tight. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever told me. And hearing it come from Rowley of all people? It means a lot. Meanwhile, at the waffle booth... Arthur, what's the status? No change. They're still there, talking and hugging. Well, this is getting boring. Can we go back now? Not before I finish my waffle. I thought we came here to check on Welkin and Rowley. We're multitasking, okay? Yo, you guys all watch. Okay, I'm gonna order another. You haven't even finished the first one. I'm the definition of self-control, okay? It's pretty self-explanatory if you really think about it. Why the hell did I agree to come in here? Just stayed at the pool. No worries. As soon as they'll join us, we're all going to swim. You're not seriously planning getting in the water after eating that much, right? You're gonna get cramp. Well, it's okay. I like to live dangerously. Plus, just so you know, I happen to have a personal lifeguard. A personal lifeguard, huh?
I made over to his profession too. I'm getting mouth to mouth every day.
So, okay, could you please stop being a little gremlin and do something useful? Like, for example, fetching Welks and that big idiot who sits next to him. Seriously, you're wasting time sitting here doing nothing.
Lasai. Fine, right away, sir.
Oh, I'll come with you, Kate. Sure, leave me here all by myself.
I guess I'll go too.
Yeah, cheer up, sport. We still have one whole day ahead of us, no? We'll make it count.
I nod, wiping my cheeks. Is there anything particular you'd like to do?
I was just about to ask you that.
Well, I was first, so tell me. Rowley bites his lower lip. His cheeks are slowly turning the colour of red.
Oh, if I could spend a whole day with you.
He looks skyward.
I'm going to beat around the bush. I'd like to swim in that salt lake with you again.
I grin at him. Well, it's plenty of fun the last time.
I know, right? This time we could bring some snacks and drinks, or maybe even a beach ball so we could play in the water too.
I nod. What are we going to do in the afternoon?
In the afternoon? In the afternoon we could eat at that restaurant we really liked. This time we'd order some nice dessert as well. After that we could also catch a movie or two, or perhaps play some games in the arcade, just like old times. And late evening we could stroll down the promenade and along the beach, all the way to our hotel.
Speechless, I look at him in awe. That sounds perfect, actually. Hearing my approval, he smiles wide and ruffles my hair. Rowley!
Sorry, force a habit.
I smile back at him, and for a moment I just don't know what to think anymore. It almost feels like he asked me out on a date. Obviously I'm happy, but it feels weird for him to do that now. Freddie told me he doesn't want us to be actual boyfriends. So what is going on here? Perhaps it's for the sake of having a nice closure of our secret summer relationship. Maybe he's having second thoughts about how he really feels about me. Whatever his reason might be, I'm overjoyed. Able to hold my excitement anymore, I shift myself right next to him and plant a quick kiss on his cheek.
You sure look happy all of a sudden.
For some reason you look nervous as hell all of a sudden.
I'm not.
Well, maybe a little. Is it because of that smooch I just gave you?
I can tell that people around are looking at us.
Relax, no one here knows us.
Aye, but still.
Seriously, just don't think about it. It's not like we're doing anything inappropriate. Even if we started kissing right now for real, it should not be anyone else's business.
Kissing?
Yeah, you know, that thing when two people press their lips together.
I know what a kiss is.
Oh, I thought I had to demonstrate it to you.
Well, Ken, I'm being serious.
So am I.
Answer me honestly. Would you actually feel perfectly comfortable kissing another guy in public?
I pause for a moment. Well, I would be a bit nervous, I think. But I would do it because, like I just said, no one here knows us. Why'd you ask? Do you want to?
A little, maybe.
Then do it. Kiss me.
No, we shouldn't.
I think we should.
Oh, I can't. I just can't, okay?
Coward.
What did you just call me?
I stick my tongue out at him. Prove to me you're not.
I can prove my boot off your ass.
That's after kissing. And not with your boot, but with something else that also happened to be 4 letters long.
You're unbelievable.
I'll take it as a compliment. But anyway. Rowley silences me by planting a quick kiss on my lips.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I clear my throat, smiling like an idiot. See? Nothing bad has happened.
I guess.
Well then, now you know it's fine. Get ready for another round. I'll show you how it's done. Without waiting for his response, I put my hand on his cheek and lean towards him for another kiss. But the moment our lips lock, out of the corner of my eye, I notice all 3 of our friends sitting awfully comfortably on the sand just about 10 metres away from us.
Well, this is awkward.
One more time, please. Rowley freezes, just about to burst out like a volcano 2 seconds later.
The hell are the 3 of you doing here?
Okay, I'll gladly explain since all this was his idea.
No, let's all calm down. It's a bit of a misunderstanding, actually. Is it now?
Yeah, you see, one came down to the pool's locker room looking for you. We thought something bad had to happen, so we decided to go after you 2.
If that's the case, then why you snuck behind our backs and listen to us talk for so long?
We were just waiting for the right opening so we could join the 2 of you, I swear.
You 2 lovebirds didn't make it easy, though.
Flustered, Rowley looks away. By the look on his face, I can tell he's about to curl up and die, so I decide to take the lead instead. Thanks for checking on us, guys. We're fine, as you can see. I'm sorry, but can I ask you to give us a moment to wrap things up? It won't take long, I promise. The 3 of them nod timidly while looking at each other. Sure thing, take your time. We'll be waiting for you at the waffle booth, okay? Go on, you 2, let's get going. Without saying a word, Angus and Arthur turn around and immediately begin to follow after Kegar. And a loud sigh, I turn back to Rowley. It's okay, Rowley. They're gone now.
I'm not going to say it's okay. It's not okay, okay?
Relax. It's not like it's the end of the world.
It's much worse than that. They'll have questions, a lot of them. Well, what are we going to even tell them?
The truth, maybe?
Welkin, I'm not ready for this.
I know you're still figuring things out, but you're taking this way too seriously. I mean, they're playing for the same team, no? His response? None. 0. Nada. Your Panther Ranger problem needs to restart. Do you want me to go ahead and clear things up on my own? You can join us once you cool down. Sounds good? He gulps loudly. Then after a moment of indecision, he shakes his head.
I'll go with you. Just give me a minute, okay?
I respond with a soft nod. Together we take a few deep breaths while looking at the horizon. And then it finally hits me. Arthur, you saw the 2 of us kissing. Angry at myself, I clench my fists. God damn it, I'm such an idiot. I just told him I like him back, but here I am making out with another guy. I feel so ashamed right now. It must have hurt him too to see this.
Okay, I think I'm ready. What's up with you all of a sudden?
Don't worry about it. Come on, let's get this over with. Hey, over here, you 2. Kegar raises his arm and cheerfully waves us from the table. He knows literally just the 5 of us out here. Seeing him being his usual self puts me at ease, though, even if only a little. Hey, we're here now.
Okay, so, first things first. Do you guys want something to drink?
Surprised by his kind offer, I look back at Rowley.
Thanks, Gus, but we're good. Are you sure? Well, I thought that since the 2 of you have a lot of explaining to do, you wouldn't want your throats to get dry.
As the panther goes silent, I decide to take the point. How thoughtful of you. But hey, you better get something for yourself as well, because we're sure be expecting you to share something about yourself in return. I stick out my tongue at the wolf, who seems to be a little taken aback.
Me? Well, I don't have any interesting story to tell.
Wearing a devious smile, I glance at Kegel and back at Angus. Is that so? Because I'm more than sure that you have. The wolf chuckles nervously in response.
Oh, wait a sec. So all this talk about you having your personal lifeguard was actually true, Keka?
Huh? What the hell are you guys talking about?
Who knows?
Grinning wide, I cock my head, look at Arthur with the intention to include him into my store exchange shenanigans. But as his icy blue eyes lock on mine, feeling uneasy, I quickly look away and bite my lip.
Anyways, do you guys want something to drink or not?
I clear my throat. A can of cherry cola for me, please.
And for you, Rowley, the usual?
Yeah, just a glass of water. W-A-T-E-R. Got it?
Yeah, I got it. Kega?
Same as Welkin, thanks.
And for you, Arthur? Hello, Mr. Wallace.
Oh, could you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, I thought that Welkin's the only one who does that thing.
What thing?
Getting so lost in thought you lose contact with reality thing.
Yeah, it does happen to me from time to time. I apologise.
That's cool. Don't worry, I'm used to it. But back to my question. Is your thrusty dry or what?
Seeing Arthur being so confused, I can't help but snicker. He's asking if he wants something to drink, I think.
Oh, I'm good, thank you. Well, alright then, I'll be back soon.
What do you need help, Angus?
Yeah, that's cool, I got this. But hey, feel free to entertain everyone in the meantime, so these two won't spill any hot tea while I'm away.
Saying that last bit, he shoots me and Rowley a funny look. No worries, we'll wait patiently with the good stuff till you get back.
You better.
That said, Angus gets up from his seat and makes his way inside the booth, leaving the four of us in a somewhat awkward silence. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry for earlier. We really didn't mean to interrupt. Whatever you were doing back there at the beach. I chuckle quietly. It's fine, Kegel. But don't worry, it's me who should be apologising. I ran out without giving you guys an explanation. I'm sorry for worrying you. It's okay. All that matters is everything's fine, right? Yep, even more than fine, I respond, giving him the okay sign. Anyhow, I think you still have some swim at the pool after that?
Well, it depends on how long Angus plan on interrogating us.
Well, hopefully it won't take too long. I can only imagine how awkward this must be for you. But hey, just so you know, he's very happy for you two. And so am I.
Speaking of you and Angus, did I get it right? There's something going on between the two of you as well?
Well. Fighting a smile, Kegel scratches his cheek. Long story short, we become friends with benefits.
Friends with benefits?
Yeah, you know, no strings attached and so on. And sure to say, Rowley tilts his head while showing me a confused look. So, a relationship without any commitment, correct?
Yep. Ah, I see.
Sounds familiar, huh?
Yeah, it does. Huh? So you and Welkin aren't actual boyfriends either?
Wearing a stern expression, Rowley responds with a single nod.
Aye, we were just fooling around. It's nothing serious, really. Is that so?
Everyone turns their attention to Angus, who arrives just in time.
Come on, Rowley. You know you can be honest with us, no?
I am honest. We simply agreed to try some things out and see if we like them or not. That's all.
And how are things going so far? The wolf asked while passing each of us their drink. It's complicated. How so?
Lost in thought, the panther dropped his head between his shoulders. As the short moment passes, Angus decides to change the topic.
Well, actually, can we rewind back to the very beginning? I want to know how it all started. Like, seriously. I know the two of you my whole life. I would never have thought that something like this might ever happen.
I take a sip of my cola before giving him an answer. You know, I was thinking about that the other day. I came to a realization it's all your fault, Angus.
Mine?
Absolutely. I mean, you're the one who snatched Rowley's swimming briefs while at the beach, no?
The wolf smirks. Oh, okay. So, basically you peeped his fat wiener and thought to yourself, yep, that's my guy. Gotcha. Damn, it sure sounds like you guys know how to have fun. It wasn't fun, it's horrible. A perverted mutt undressed me in the middle of a crowded beach. And yet, in the end, it turns out this little wardrobe malfunction of yours had quite a positive impact on your relationship with Welkin. Well, whatever, I'm still mad.
Flustered, Rowley crosses his arms. I can tell he's far from being angry anymore. Serious talk, though. I was like Rowley for being the one who's cool-headed and the serious of our little group. Always cared for us in his own way. We count on him to help us out no matter what.
A big tough guy with a heart of gold.
Exactly. Wearing a white grin, I wrap my arm around Rowley's back. First he tenses up a little. After a short moment he lets out a sigh and smiles back at me.
So once you realize you actually like Rowley in that way... Yeah, tell us, Wilkes, what happened next?
Well, obviously first I had my doubts if I should do anything about it. Then I realised I had nothing to lose, so I decided to simply tell him how I feel about him. It was an indirect confession, though.
What do you mean by that? Did you write Rowley a love letter or something?
I shake my head, laughing. I wish I did that, instead of having to go through what actually happened. What actually happened is, I decided to open up to Kegar about it first.
Oh no.
What do you mean, oh no?
You and your big mouth, that's what. You accidentally outed Welkin to Rowley, didn't you?
I did not.
Oh really? Then what happened?
Long story short, I told Kegar I have a huge crush on Rowley, while Rowley happened to be just around the corner, so he heard all of it. Eyes wide, and Angus looks at Rowley.
What? I'm just curious to know what was your reaction to that.
Look at the right words, Rowley looks away. At first I felt like it came out of the blue. I mean, it's like you said, the two of us knew each other for so long, but I never expected something like this could happen. Thought it was just a prank that Welkin was pulling on me.
But then you realised he was actually serious.
And so I decided to directly confront him about it. I cover my face with both hands as I feel the blood rush into my cheeks. Gosh, that was so embarrassing.
Thought I'm going to die.
Then a hearty laugh. The panther ruffles my hair a little.
Luckily for me, you survived. Not only that, you actually gave me an honest answer. I was really impressed by that.
As he says that, he moves his hand down my head on my shoulder. I'm sure what to say next. I look back at him with a faint smile, as my heart still beats like a drum, just from recalling that one memory. You two are really cute together, you know?
Yeah, hard to agree. You make a good pair. But hold on a sec. There's something I need to know. What is it now?
The wolf turns to Arthur.
Wasn't there something going on between you and Welkin? Huh? Oh, what do you mean?
Well, it could just be my eyes playing tricks on me. I could swear I saw the two of you holding hands today.
Oh, you mean in Nessabur?
So, what was all that about, The bear chuckles nervously and forces a wide grin.
Sorry to disappoint you. I was only helping out Welkin across the busy street as he's clearly intimidated by the crowd.
Really now? Angus asks as he turns his attention to me. He asked Rowley first, but he got all flustered and left me there, so I went with Arthur instead.
Ah, I see. Such an irony, no? All this time's rooting for you and Arthur to get together, while in reality you and Rowley are already a thing.
What follows a short but awkward pause, and then a realization. Perhaps if Rowley and I were open about our relationship, our today's trip wouldn't have ended so badly. Sorry we didn't say anything earlier. If we did, then we could probably avoid some of that tension.
No, it's my fault, Arthur says quietly, or staring at the empty table in front of him. I had a hunch there was something going on between you and Rowley, but despite that, I still couldn't bring myself to back out and give you some space. I'm so sorry for that. You had all right to be angry with me, Rowley.
The panther shakes his head.
No, there's no reason we get so worked up back there. Like I said, Welkin and I are pretty much just friends, so... I don't know why I acted like that back there. It's so stupid of me. And so I totally get you. I too would feel uncomfortable if I found myself in your place. Okay, but still.
As the room goes on and on their apologies, Kegar leans towards Angus and shoots him a funny look. Well, good thing you didn't do anything bad, Angus. You totally don't have to apologise to anyone for anything,
I know, right? I'm the best.
The line kicks Angus under the table.
Ouch! Okay, jeez.
The wolf takes a deep breath and lifts himself up from his seat.
Okay, so we all screwed up today one way or another. I think we can all agree that I'm the one who screwed up the most. I'm sorry, Rowley. I said a lot of stupid things, but I didn't mean any of that. I was annoyed by your constant mood swings and actually pissed at you for keeping me in the dark about, well, everything. I mean, I'm your best friend, no? You know you can tell me anything, right? And again, there's a lot of stuff I never told you about myself, so... I guess I can let that one slide. Just this once. The point is, I'll try to be a better friend from now on. Okay? Cool? Alright.
Without waiting for anyone's response, Angus plops down back on his butt and exhales loudly. Clearly taken aback by such a profound speech, Rowley nods in awe.
Oh, well, you weren't entirely wrong. It's been kind of a killjoy. Promise I'll try to be more positive from now on, especially when we all hang out together.
Good vibes only.
Exactly. I promise I'll try to be more open with you guys as well. I mean, you are my best friends after all, so...
Smiling meekly, Angus gives Rowley a thumbs up. The tense atmosphere is finally starting to lift up. So, are we all chill now?
I think so. Oh, it seems like you're the one who didn't apologise for anything, Kay.
It's not true. When you have to get his drinks, I apologised to Welkin and Rowley for disturbing their romantic encounter at the beach.
Oh, is that so? Anyway.
Rowley takes a last sip of his drink, then quickly gets up from his seat.
I know we still have a lot to discuss, but let's save it some other time, alright? Oh, and I was hoping you're finally going to share the spicy part of your story. I know. That's exactly why I'm leaving. So much for you trying to be more open with your friends. Sorry, pal, I think it's now your turn to tell us a story. Sure, I don't mind at all. Oh, well, I'm all ears. Okay then, ready? So... Once upon a time, this cute little nerd was a huge bottom. His name was Kekar and he... Ouch!
About 2 hours later.
Finally, some alone time, Rowley says quietly as the two of us enter the sauna room.
Yeah, if you have to admit it, it's fun to hang out with everyone.
Well, it was. But doing it for the entire day? That's too much for me. Being around so many people quickly drains out my batteries.
Okay, introvert. Saying that, I untie my towel, then spread it neatly on the highest bench. Rowley follows suit, placing his towel right next to mine. He spreads it vertically, though. You're not going to lay down? He shakes his head.
I don't find it too comfortable in a sauna. Plus, my towel's not big enough to cover the length of my entire body anyway.
I nod in response and slowly lay down on the bench. Is this okay? I ask him as I shift next to him and rest my head on his lap.
Sure.
You mean it?
Why'd I be not okay with it?
I just want to be sure I'm not making you feel uncomfortable by getting so clingy in public.
It's just us here.
I know, Brangus Diaz might join us at any moment, no?
That's okay. Someone shows up at the door, I'll just shove you on the bench below. Simple and easy.
Don't give me that look. You know I was just kidding. Right? You're terrible, I say as I shuffle a little.
And you don't have to be so worried after what happened today. Well, it's just I'm no longer that concerned about stuff like this. At least in front of our group, that is.
Saying that, the panther rubs me into my chin a little, making me murmur quietly. Speaking of, I'm happy though things worked out so well with everyone.
You mean at the beach?
Yeah. Thank God Angus took this talk seriously. I was really surprised by his apology.
Same here.
Are you sure the two of you will be okay now? Rowley responds with a single nod.
Yeah, don't worry. He's an idiot, but he's also like a little brother to me. You know that.
Yeah. What about Arthur? The two of you can be okay too. Rowley breaks the eye contact momentarily. Now he knows we're not actual boyfriends, he'll be even more determined to go on a date with me.
Well, you are a really cute guy, so I can't blame you for it.
Would you actually be okay with that? Feeling my beating heart, I shift my head to look at Rowley as a deafening silence falls between us. The panther looks clearly conflicted.
Why are you asking that of me? It's up to you. I'm in no position to tell you what you can or can't do.
Disappointed by not getting a direct answer, I let out a quiet sigh. Yeah, I know. After all, we're just friends with benefits, right?
Aye, no strings attached. You're cool with that, right?
I force a smile in response. Kinda? I mean, obviously I want to be more than that, but one thing about it, the more sense it makes to me to keep things that way.
Oh?
I rub the bridge of my muzzle. I mean, for starters, we do actually live pretty far away from each other, no? I know long-distance relationships are a thing, but I can't imagine having to wait weeks or months even just to see each other again in person. Counting down the days while lying in bed alone would kill me. He nods.
Believe me, it wouldn't be any easier for me.
Is there any chance you could move to Granberg? I asked quietly. However, before Rowley's able to give me an answer.
Oh, let's hit the sauna first. Sounds good to me.
Hey, hold on a sec. I thought you guys wanted to hop in the hot tub first.
Okay, no worries. We'll do that too.
So much for having peace and quiet.
Hey, I heard that.
The sauna's glass door swings open and Angus steps in.
Whoa. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
He sticks out his tongue.
Yes, you are. Our peace.
I thought you were going to join us.
What if that's not a problem?
Of course it's not. Right, Rowley? The panther huffs loudly.
It won't be as long as all three of you take a shower first and use only your towels in here. So no swimwears. Gotcha.
With that said, he quickly steps outside and shouts.
You hear the man? Everyone, get naked. Oh, finally.
Wait, what?
Rules are rules, Kate. Hey, Arthur. He's trying to get away. Not so fast, buddy.
Yeah, let me go.
Stop wriggling, accept what comes.
Never.
Whoa.
I'm sorry I didn't mean to touch you there.
Honey, you can touch me wherever you want. What about me? I suggest we should subtract ourselves from this equation before it's too late.
Oh, things finally started to get good.
Okay, well, excuse me for not being entertaining enough for you. Yeah, that's not what I meant. Oh yeah? And what was it you meant then, huh? It needs more homosexual activities. If I need your opinion, I'll ask for it. Hey, I'm just trying to be helpful. You know, like a good friend. It's none of your business, so butt out, good friend. Oh, my butt is already out, see?
Saying that, the wolf presses his fluffy ass against the sauna's glass door.
Well, kid, I'm at my limit.
Is it too hot?
No, it's too gay. Says the boy kisser. Well, my word, I'm going out there, you hear me? Oh, sure, feel free to join me in the shower. You can scrub my back.
That's my job.
Oh, quiet, you... May I touch you?
It was an accident, okay?
A happy little accident.
Can we please move on from that?
Sure, let's jump back on the top of you still being not naked.
Yeah, don't chill in the hot tub.
Get back here.
We should join them.
Thanks, I'm staying here.
Aren't you hot? We've been here for a good 10 minutes already, if not more.
I'm good. You're free to go if you like.
I knew you were going to say something like this. With that said, I slowly shift myself into a sitting position.
Whoa. What's wrong? You feeling dizzy?
A little, yeah. Also, my neck is all sore now.
Huh. I guess my lap didn't make for a good pillow, huh?
Nah, it was fine. Saying that, I rubbed my neck.
Here, let me give you a hand.
Without waiting for my answer, Rowley shifts next to me and begins to quite sensually rub my shoulders with his both hands.
Trying to stop me from leaving, are you? I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course.
It's working, though.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
Don't get so ahead of yourself. You really want me to stay, then you have to try harder than that. So a back rub won't be enough, huh?
Nope. Hearing my response, Rowley slowly slides his hands down my back, then wraps them around my belly, burying his fingertips deep under my fur.
Whoa.
Feels good, does it? He then asks, while gently rubbing my belly, then my underbelly.
Yeah, it does. My homo senses are tingling. Yeah, got surprisingly quiet in that sauna. Something gay is going on in there.
Should we, Unable to suppress my smile, I move next to him and whisper to his ear. Take it to the bedroom? The panther returns a smile. My thought exactly, he whispers my ear, then plants a soft kiss on my cheek. See no point in staying here any longer. Get up from my seat and take Rowley's hand in mine and lead him outside straight to the showers. And let's leave this on Irving's character for a while. Yeah, so he did say if you want to give any feedback through the Itch.io page, he's more than welcome to read that. He'd like to see what you all think of this. And also, he does have a lot of other stuff going on, like a lot of us do. So, yeah, we'll be waiting on the next day 6 for Rowley's route. So, that will be sometime. I have no idea how things are going for that. But, of course, when it comes public, we'll be doing a video on it here. And also, that will be day 6 is kind of the last day for Rowley's route. Day 7 is when they'll be leaving Rochelle. So, that's all in here. I'm not telling you anything you should know there. So that will be it. And that is it currently for After Years. And no more builds to go till we get the new one. So look out for that sometime. And you can always support Turing's Ko-fi page as well. And once again, apologies to the Polish people for earlier, my probably mangled pronunciation of your tongue twister. This did take quite a while to do. I've actually recorded over a few days. So if you see any slight sound differences, that's probably why. And before I go, as always, I want to say thank you to all my donors on Ko-fi and Patreon, and especially my top Patrons: Andy Peng, Aaron Fox, Bastian, Baker, Brian Hall, Copus Visser, Dissonance, Sexac, Grizz, Harvest Mouse Productions, Ida Corvo, Evan King, Kartek, Matt Kenya, Mary Cervantes, Mohamed El Zamel, Addy Bear, Wolfers Need Coffee, Arat Amaterasu, Tiger Cub, Smuto, Spiderling, Rafu, and Omar. And they all have special roles on my Discord. If you join the Patreon, you're quite welcome to join us there as well. It's a pretty chill place. There's not a huge amount of things going on, but it's been fun so far. And since I'm recording this on the Friday, it means that you'll have already seen Trainwreck by the time this one comes out. So the next video this weekend will be Moonfire, a Seeker Saga. So we'll be going back to that. And of course back to After Years when we get some new builds. Hope you enjoyed this one. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye for now.